It's midnight. You're wide awake, eyes burning from the blue light of your phone as you scroll through Zillow. You see a house with laminate countertops from 2003, carpet the color of wet oatmeal, and fake wood paneling in the basement. Then you see the price, $500,000. The listing agent actually has the audacity to call this a perfect starter home. As you do the mental math against your salary, you start to wonder if you've somehow missed a massive promotion or if the entire housing market has collectively lost its mind. Spoiler alert, it's not you, it's the math, and the math is a total wreckage. There is a massive difference between what a bank will approve you for and what you can actually afford without turning your life into a non-stop financial stress simulator. Before we deconstruct this wreckage, hit subscribe to the Money Mindset channel. I'm tired of seeing people drown in these mortgages. Head to the comments and tell me, what is a starter home looking like in your zip code right now? The new baseline, a $500,000 box. In dozens of major U.S. markets, cities like Denver, Austin, or anywhere within a 60-minute commute of a metro area, $500,000 is no longer the price of a mansion, it's the entry fee for a 1,200-square-foot box with 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and a yard the size of a beach towel. The current median household income in America is around $84,000, when the market expects a household making $84,000 to buy a $500,000 home. It is asking them to take on a price tag that is 6 times their annual income. Reality check. A home-to-income ratio of 6x is historically unsustainable. For previous generations, a normal house sat at 2x or 3x annual income. Today's 6x ratio isn't a stretch, it's a suicide mission for your long-term wealth. 3. The down payment hurdle and the poverty tax. The old rule was 20% down. On a $500,000 home, that's $100,000 in cash. Meanwhile, the median American savings holds about $8,000. You aren't just a little short, you're $92,000 short. If you make $84,000 a year and somehow manage to save 10% of your gross income, which almost nobody does, it will take you 12 years to save that down payment, and that assumes housing prices stay frozen in time for over a decade. They won't. So most people put down 5% or 10% and walk straight into the private mortgage insurance trap. You are paying extra money every month for the crime of not being wealthy enough to put 20% down. PMI is essentially a poverty tax that runs anywhere from $200 to $400 per month. It's financial punishment that protects the bank, not you. 4. The monthly breakdown, the numbers banks don't lead with. Let's look at the actual math of a $500,000 home with a 10% down payment, $50,000. At current interest rates in the 6 to 7% range, your monthly obligation is far higher than the Zillow estimated payment leads you to believe. Principal and interest, $2,850. Property taxes, $500. This is conservative. In high tax states, this can easily hit $650 plus per month. Homeowners insurance, $300, skyrocketing due to climate-related risks. Maintenance, the 1% rule, $417. You must budget $5,000 a year when the HVAC dies or the roof leaks. PMI, $300. Total monthly housing cost is $4,367. When you omit maintenance and taxes from your mental math, you aren't being optimistic, you're inviting a foreclosure.
5.
The $187,000 income barrier. Financial advisors suggest the 28% rule. Housing shouldn't exceed 28% of gross income. Banks, however, will push you to a 43% debt-to-income ratio because they profit when you borrow, not when you thrive. To follow the 28% rule with a $4,367 payment, you need to earn $187,000 per year. To follow the 43% rule, you still need roughly $150,000 per year. The punchline? Only 10 to 20% of U.S. households earn $150,000 or more. This means 80% of Americans are mathematically excluded from comfortably owning this normal house. 6. The Johnson Family Case Study. Life at $160,000 per year. Meet the Johnsons, two working professionals earning a combined $160,000. They are solidly upper middle class and qualified for the loan. After taxes and a modest 401k contribution, they take home $9,500 per month. Once they pay their $4,367 mortgage, they have $5,133 left. Here is where the American dream turns into a cage. 2 car payments, commuting, $800. Car insurance and gas, $550. Student loans, $600. Health insurance premiums, $400. Groceries, no filet mignon, $800. Utilities, internet, phone, water, and electric, $450. Total remaining, $1,533. This $1,533 must cover clothing, kids' activities, and emergency savings. These aren't irresponsible people buying jet skis. They are professionals trying to live in a glorified apartment with a mortgage. The psychological toll is the real killer. It's the $35 field trip fee that causes a panic attack because the bank balance is too low. It's the $1,000 car insurance deductible that has to go on a credit card because there's no margin. It's lying awake at 2 a.m. praying the check engine light doesn't come on because a $5,000 HVAC failure would be a total financial collapse. 7. The insidious system. Why nobody is telling you the truth. The housing market doesn't care about your mental health. Banks, real estate agents, and insurance companies are all incentivized to get you into the house, not to ensure you survive the mortgage. We are facing a structural affordability crisis that no amount of budgeting can fix. Home prices since 1990 plus 400%. Median income since 1990 plus 180%. You cannot skip the avocado toast your way out of a 220% gap in affordability. This is collective financial insanity. Conclusion: freedom versus equity. Real wealth isn't equity in an asset that causes chronic cortisol spikes. Real wealth is margin. There is no trophy for being house poor. Let's be direct. If you're looking at a $500,000 house right now and your household income is anywhere south of $140,000, you need to stop. Just stop. I don't care what the mortgage broker says you're approved for. Their risk tolerance and your ability to live a happy life are two catastrophically different calculations. Give yourself permission to walk away. Renting and investing the difference or looking at a cheaper market are not failures. They are math-based survival strategies. Is owning a specific set of walls worth sacrificing your mental health and financial future for the next decade? Subscribe to Money Mindset for more brutal math updates. Your future self will thank you for being the only person in the room who actually did the math.